are live. Troy, I sent you the stinky link right before we went live. Extra big hugs to you.
So I'm in here laughing.
Extra big hugs to you. What?
I'm in here. I'm watching a video. It was funny to me. It would be funny to you if you watched it.
Okay.
If I just tell you, I can tell you. You're gonna go, huh? Anyways, guy's explaining why he's not even talking about soils. He's talking about amendments, synthetic opposed to organic.
Right.
And regardless of which way you go, you can get organic still in a jug as a liquid, but you're paying for water for it to be blended. The container, because the plastic jug is going to be more expensive than just a little fucking satchel.
Yeah.
So,
hey
Rod.
Rod. Extra big hugs to you. What you doing? How are you doing? How's your day going? It's good to see you. Thank you for being here.
So, hey, Rod. So I've been studying. I want to make the change from soil to cocoa, but tonight if you know anything about growing, there's a lot to it. Yeah. So I overwhelm myself, but I'm just telling Tana. So there's one guy, he has his own grow shop, and he's explaining why what do you call them? The liquid nutrients. Susie. So.
Extra big hugs to you. What you doing? How are you doing? How's your day going? It's good to see you. Thank you for being here.
So, Tana, I'm going to say it real quick.
Yeah.
He was all organic, and what he'd do is use dry amendments instead of liquids. Hey, Troy. So this guy would make Troy. This guy, I was just watching this video, and I'm laughing. My mother's like, "What are you laughing?" So I tried to explain it, but it's growing. It's science. And she just looked at me like I wasn't. Anyways, he's like, I make my big vat of tea. So what I do is I put all my amendments in it. Then I check the pH, and it was so low. So he was using the regular pH up. And he's like, this is where I went from. He was crossing from synthetics to organics, but he was still using pH up. So he says, I'd pour the correct amount in it, take my pH level, and it was right on point. And I was like, psych. Go do something, come back a half hour later, letting it all steep and mix together and getting ready, everything good to go to feed his plants. Check the pH again, and it's fucking plummeted again. So what he was adding, because it was a synthetic, all the natural, or the microorganisms were eating it as a fuel source. So after a few minutes, there was no pH up there, because the freaking soil ate it. So he's like, it took me a while, and then I went, wait, hold the fuck up. So I'm laughing. It's if you watch the video, it's easy to understand. But he was just sitting there going, what the fuck is going on? How is it doing this? And the organics that was in the tea itself that he was going to feed the soil were eating the pH up as food. I don't know. I know it's not funny. It's science. It's not funny, but I laugh because it was funny.
Funny. Science can be funny. I eat chili. I make gas. I fart. That's funny. That's science.
All right. So you eat chili. You make gas. But what if something in your system was eating that? Your purpose was to make gas, but something in your system was eating all that shit, so you weren't making gas. But you kept fueling yourself and wasting money. And then you realize what it was. You're like, what the fuck am I doing? I'm fucking laughing. And my mom walks in and goes, huh? So I explained it to her, and she looked at me and went, have a good night.
She's going to be like, what kind of drugs are you on?
Susie,
no, I told her, I said, it's not as easy as you think it would be.
Susie said, check out East Coast Dankness. He has seeds. And he also grows cocoa. He grows in cocoa. You need me to put that, hold on. I put it back.
I took a pick. I'm good. The what I think I'm gonna make my own super soil, like I've been doing. But the last one I started with a base of a little Fox Farm Ocean, and I think it was just straight up pot and soil, just neutral. But I think I'm gonna hold off on all of that. Start with coast of Maine, and then add my stuff to it. Stretch it out a little bit. At least start the seeds off in that, where I know it's not hot.
Right.
And then I'm gonna have to write notes because I'm just gonna Frankenstein this shit. The last time I did it, it worked well, so I just don't remember what I did.
Susie says, just going to tell you, start simple.
Yeah, Susie, Troy, everything they say flat. I know a little about cocoa, so I want to change over because you get a better yield. It's the way you should do it, and they flat out they categorize it as hydroponics. It's not a soil, so I don't know. It's over my head, and I just started. The past few hours, I watched like a little more than 20 videos. Time messaged me a goofy meme, and I told him what I was doing. He was like, "Good luck," because I'm trying to cram it all in. See, Susie, now I didn't watch the videos through. I just watched what I needed to, what I was looking for at the moment, period. It retains a lot of water, I understand. That's obvious because of what it is. But there were some guys saying you need to water it more often than you would with soil, which makes absolutely no sense. Then I watched another video and they said the exact opposite. So, I need to start with what I know and then learn more. Yeah, I don't care about the figure. I hear you, Ron. I need to, you know what? I need to go do a couple. It's been a bit, so I need to get back into it, get my mind back where I am, where I should be. Then I'll make the change. Because if I just jump into it right now, it's literally starting from scratch. I can barely remember what I should know and already do. Probably because I'm medicated right now. I'm telling you, this Troy, purple Noir. Noir, I mean it like the wine. Purple Noir. Keep an eye out for that strain coming around. It's, I think, 27 or higher. But it tastes great, and it's great. It's a great medication. No, I know, Rod. I saw that, and I thought to myself, why would would you do that? And then learning where they gather everything they compress in the blocks, they're dredging. They're taking that off the beach. They're taking it off the ground. I'm sure they do it with everything else, but at least when you buy it in a bag and it's all set, ready to go, hydrated, it's been cleaned already too. So I don't want to bring any foreign bullshit into the grow at all. Time. Cheers.
Extra big hugs to you. What you doing? How are you doing? How's your day going?
Thank you.
See you. Thank you for being here. Wait, what are you choking on?
I just had some sweet lime hash browns.
Sweet lime?
Sweet lime, and it literally, the exhale tastes like sweet lime. 100%
Does it really?
Green Kool-Aid. It's exactly what, and it's a rosin, so there's no added terpenes.
Nice.
I haven't done a dab in ages, but honestly, I'll be medicated regardless of what I use. With the dabs, the flavors you get, man, my God,
I know.
Can't.
Rosin, it only gets better.
Troy, I did the hair straightening and the hair flattening gun like a dozen times, but I know it's because the amount of how much trichomes and everything was on this bud. I got a great amount. We have it on camera, on video. I did. It tasted so fucking. I can't tell you what the strain was. I don't remember, but it was insane. That hooked me.
Dude, I love.
And then I started spitting lungs out.
I love rosin. My two favorite things have become rosin and hash. I love hash right now. Like, I've just recently started smoking it, and I will smoke the fucking. I'll take it almost over rosin.
I have to ask around because, like, normal, like this, I have to ask around with people because the dispensaries, if it says hash, it's a hash plant. It's not hash. It's not hash. It's not like Tana holds up a fucking crouton of it.
Yeah.
It's not hash. You know, there's a huge difference.
And there's also multiple kinds. I'm learning the difference with me having this hash dome. Like, I can't use bubble hash on it.
Yeah.
You know, you can't use bubble hash on that. So I
Really?
put bubble hash in my weed. Yeah, because all it does, like it says, it bubbles.
Yeah.
And it just bubbles and
Nothing
melts. Yeah.
Gotcha.
That's like, in my opinion, I don't know if this is fact. To me, it's like one step before full melt hash. It's like one step before that. Like, you could almost dab bubble hash. Almost. You might even be able to.
You can.
You know what?
I've smoked dabbable hash before.
Okay.
I mean,
very clean melt to it.
It's almost the same thing. So
yeah,
I did that with my little bullshit rig. It didn't. I mean,
was it hash or was it keef?
Well, it began as keef. It wasn't a matter, but Troy, it wasn't a matter of me just making a freaking coin out of it.
Right. I
tried so many things. I made those coins, and I freaking mashed it, and then I tried to heat that up, and I did different temps. I tried everything, but I'm telling you, a piece of fucking parchment, dude, and a really resonated bud, something other than just a hair straightener, but that's all I was using with two wood clamps. Right.
Yep.
And the smell alone, I was like, oh my God, please be there. And the amount I got, I was like, thank you. It was insane. And then Tana has it. She was right there. I was like, that tasted incredible. And that's what got me. But
I've been getting hand pressed hash from this company called Soul Shine. They got some good hand pressed hash, but I want to go to a shop that has the Sitka hash. Sitka is the company that made the hash dome that I use, and they got Lebanese hash. And I want to try that. They got the Lebanese gold, the Lebanese red, and Cascade cream.
I was going to say, I haven't seen blonde.
I
haven't seen anything like that since I was in like freaking high school.
This company,
I know it's there. But I'm not looking for it really.
Right. I would like to get me just a big old fucking temple ball, like a big one.
I remember
big fucking one. Something to smoke when I was 6 months.
When I was in high school, a buddy of mine. Oh man, I think I was a freshman. I was young. Yeah, I was really young. I didn't even have a job, and that's why I almost got nailed. My buddy's cousin, and I don't know where he was getting it and how he was able to do what he did, but it was 20. We'd get a brick. Say it was about an inch thick, but it was the size of a brick.
Yeah.
And it was not blonde, but it was straight. It was. Dude, we're talking freaking freshman in high school. It was really good, and we just do glass hits all the time for $25 though. I was like, how? And then I said, let's go and talk to him. He was in the boonies. People think I live in the boonies. This kid lived in the middle of nowhere, and I'm like, so how can we get more? And he's like, I know what you want to do. And I'm like, how can we get more? What is it? He's like, well, he jacked it up the price, but my God, my old man came in one day and was like, where'd the boots come from? I'm like, the mall. I'm wearing a fucking pair of $200 dingoes. I don't have a job, and I'm a fucking freshman in high school. The mall. And he's like, yeah. Where'd you get the money? I'm like, oh, they're not mine. They're Jim's. And he's like, oh, all right. And walked away. I was like, everything has to stop now.
Yeah, when you're a kid and you all of a sudden have money and you don't have a job,
And
I mean,
no one ever
what the
made
fuck?
phone calls to the house for me because I didn't allow. I said, no, I'll see it. No one had cell phones back. We're talking 80s, dude.
Yeah.
And my phone's ringing off the hook. I was like, yeah, I'm in trouble.
Jess is asking me what kind of bushes do you have in your yard?
What's that?
What kind of bushes do you have in your yard?
Me?
Yeah, you.
What kind of bushes do I have in my yard?
Yeah.
So, what type of bushes do you have in your yard? I don't. Right now, oak tree, burning bush, which is fucking enormous. Forsythia that we keep cutting down at bullshit. The only thing we haven't done is torn it out of the ground. Forsythia? Yeah. Dogwood. You know the white flowers, dogwoods? It's huge.
She said the lilacs are bad for powdery mildew.
No, there's nothing out there. Lilacs would be bad for me too. Those. What's the thing that I'm allergic to? It looks like a fucking pom-pom. Everyone has them. And the little flowers everywhere, and they look pretty in a vase. And I walk by, and 2 minutes later, I'm like, I think I'm allergic to something around here. Well, I forget the name of it, but
Honeysuckle?
it's right there. But it doesn't matter. No, I don't have nothing crazy in the yard. Believe it or not, lady slippers way out back.
Susie says azalea.
It's not an azalea. I lived on a street named Azalea. It's a
Chrysanthemum.
Hydrangea.
Oh yeah, hydrangeas
I'm
are
allergic
great.
hell to that shit. There's nothing back there.
Everybody's trying to guess what you were talking about.
I know. You see that? I see.
All right, I'm gonna do one more, then I'm gonna hop out of here. I got my live set up for 13 minutes. We're doing it a little bit early since we're both home, so.
I'm going to stick with soil this round, and while it's going, I'm going
You missed a whole shitload of comments that Susie made.
to get my shit together. I'm going to go back right now. So Susie and anyone else, I apologize. So Koji, I'm sorry if I didn't say hi yet. What's up, brother? Cheers, mother. Yeah, I didn't say hi. It's Koji. I'm sorry. Dabs on dabs. Sorry. Hi, Susie.
Where's the donation thing again?
I don't even know if we have one anymore.
Shit, I'll probably start away if need be.
I know Lebanese hash. My God.
Susie says, look on your dogwood, see if there's any white powder under lower leaves of the boot.
It would either be P1
Spaghetti sounds good.
Back up here.
Yes, earlier today with that side. Koji, what? That sounds awesome.
Koji's asking how you're feeling. Are you taking off?
No, I was waving to Neil. He's in my StreamYard because I have my live set up.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he's in my StreamYard, and he popped on for a second. He's backstage,
Oh,
and he's like, "Cheers!" So I waved back to him. I have you. I showed him that I'm on your live by sharing the screen of this live to the backstage of my live. Yeah, I'm gonna stop right there before I confuse myself.
Susie, I don't have to right now. I will. Right now, I don't have to, but I will. About the check it. I know the powder mildew sucks.
yeah.
Koji, I'm better. I'm better. It's now still cough, still feel it, but that's nothing. Now it's just, I don't know. I do chalk some of it up to it's just me, but I'm freaking exhausted all the time. I'm not.
Time says, be careful what you share with your backstage, Troy.
Oh, well, as long as Ajax can get rid of it, I feel like they'll be all right with it.
Right.
Susie, you made your egg rolls too?
Oh yeah.
I
The rosin looked like a snail.
Susie, here's a good one. This morning, I don't know what time it was, 10, 11. I was getting ready to head over to a buddy's house. And my ex-wife texted me and said, Sean, our son, Sean gets out at 1 and he wants to know if, we all want to get together and have lunch at Saki. I said, it's a sushi, One side's just a normal restaurant, the other side's hi. The fucking
Hibachi.
yeah, thank you. In my head, honestly, I was thinking tomahawk chop something. But so I said, sure. So we went out. Why are we talking about this? Yeah, the egg roll thing. So we went out and we were talking and we're having lunch and she looked at me and said, you remember that fucking time you made spring rolls? I was like, oh, God, yeah. And Sean's like, I don't. I'm like, yeah, because you weren't even a freaking thought, dude. We were dating. I was like, neither one of us were thinking about you. And then he's like, well, then I want you to make me them. So my point is, it was fun. Rain, what's happening?
What's up, View Chaser? Hi, Rain.
Extra
Where
big.
was it at?
What you doing? How are you doing? How's your day going? It's good to see you. Thank you for being here.
Troy.
DK. We
Tanner
know
was
each other's names.
Tanner will freak.
What?
God, dude, what have I done?
What did you do?
Cheers.
Cheers. What did you do, DK?
That thing on my arm.
No.
So Troy, like a year plus ago, I get sunspots all on my arms from sun, fishing, and the reflection and shit. And so everyone had like it looked ashy. So I took care of that, and then it changed. Like this thing, where is it? That right there was a pimple. I didn't even touch. I just let it go, and it turned into that. So I went to the dermatologist. I do every year because melanoma's in the family. And she's like, "What was it?" I said, "It was a pimple. I just left it alone." She's like, "You didn't squeeze it?" I said, "I don't touch that. I'm not. That's not me. I just let it go. I'll put something on it. If it doesn't work, it runs its course and it's gone." It's a blood blister there, but to be quick, that's what my system does. So this looks like a piece of cauliflower, so it would be a wart. How does a sunspot become to this? That's my body. So I've been dealing with it and doing my thing. And duct tape's the best thing in the world. It works better than any chemical or anything a doctor can do. Put duct tape on it, and you're good to go.
On what?
My duct tape doesn't stick anymore. So I hit it with the freaking hair dryer, so the stickiness, becomes stickier. If not, it just peels off. But last night, I had enough.
You're trying to get rid of a wart.
Oh,
Yeah,
I've
all I have
pulled
to
up
do
my
is
finger.
I have to go and see the doctor and it'll be done. But last night, Troy, I was like, now.
The doctor can freeze dry it off you.
Oh, that's a big fucker too.
Yeah, it looks big.
It's really. It
Does it
was a
hurt?
sun. No, not unless you're doing what I was doing last night. Tana's yelled at me many. I'm trying to beat around the bush, Troy. Yeah, I sat here and she's like, "What are you doing?" I'm like, "Nothing." She's like, "What do I hear?" And I'm like, "Nothing."
Yeah.
I'm like,
Hi, Wayne.
I didn't do that, but I need to go and get rid of it because the duct tape's kicking its ass. But
I had one that was on my ring finger over here on my left hand, and it's right on the side, and it always hit on something and it'd make it hurt. It always hit on something, but make it hurt. It sent pain all down my hand. So finally, one day, I took a fucking razor blade and I cut circles around it, cut all the skin around it. I grabbed a pair of pliers, and I grabbed onto it. And I pulled. It was like an inch and a half down into my finger. I felt that all the way down there. My finger was all poofy and sore for like 2 weeks, 3 weeks, but
And
that
it's
motherfucker
gone.
never grew back. Yeah, I had one right here. Did the same fucking thing, except I had to use.
If I do that to this,
get it.
You guys are making
it
me
ain't gonna stop.
fuck.
So I beat around the bush with it, but I'm done with this shit. After last night, I was like, you know what?
Neil says, "DK, get your ass to a damn doctor, dumbass."
Serious. It's nothing. It's not cancer. I know that. It just needs to go because I'm not going about it the right way.
Agreed. I can't say
Destroyed.
shit because I don't go to the doctor for shit either. I got tons.
You know what?
I do have a doctor's appointment though, January 23rd. That's the earliest they could get me after like scheduling it the beginning of December or end of November, something like that.
Damn.
So I have an appointment.
If you know if something's up, something's
Yeah.
up. But something like that, I'm like, now I'm like, all right, I'm just duct tape works, but it's not. You know what I mean? You know, and I know there are roots there. So when they sell you listen, people,
Doctors
anyone
come
listen,
up with
you get a
things.
wart and you go, oh, you put this little tab on there or a couple of drops and they put the bandage on it. No, these fucking things have roots. And when I say roots, we're not fucking
Long.
joking. We're talking inches.
Inches.
I mean, if
The
you
bigger
gotta
the
dig it
wart, the
all
bigger
out,
the root.
you don't. You can't. There's no way. So that right there,
None you
I'm just
Texas on
fucking
the
with it.
back.
Extra big hugs, Gio.
duct tape and what?
That's an interesting name.
No, Neil, it does a lot better than the shit that they sell you at CVS or something like that. But the fact of the matter is, you're right. It has to go.
I feel
And-
like small ones, it does help. It does. Small ones. Small. That's beyond small.
Yeah.
That's because of the freaking wart shit. It was like, fuck you. I was like, all right. Now I'm like, all right, it's got to go. It goes so deep. There's no way in hell anything. Duct tape is surface. All the crap that you can buy
I gotta
and put
get
on
out of
top
here,
is
Tina.
surface. It's not going to get in there. You got to go. There's no way
I'm
around
gonna
it.
head out, Tana. I gotta get ready to set my live up.
Thanks,
Troy, see it?
Troy.
Yeah, thanks for having me up. I appreciate it.
Love you, brother.
Love you too, guys. We'll see you soon.
We love you.
Okay.
What all did you get?
Neil, I agree. There's nothing I can do that's going to make it better other than going to a doctor and taking care of it. And I just pulled a piece of duct tape off and looked at my arm 2 minutes ago. That's how this began and went, yeah. Dude, what? Nanya, I can't even imagine something this size. You'd be like, just don't look. No, fuck that.
Ew.
And there was nothing tan. It was, I can show you fucking sunspots on my arms. They're all over. The reflection from the sun. I mean, for years, I still don't put shit on me because the sun doesn't burn me anymore. I'm like asbestos. It's a rarity I get a burn. I don't know why, but I'm glad I don't need it
No.
because it's literally when you get a sunburn, it is what the name is. It's a burn.
I need to reload the bowl.
Nanya, without asking too much, are you old enough to know that song? Why does it hurt when I pee?
Damn.
Can you tell me who that is? I know who it is.
No.
He scared the shit out of me when I was that young. But that song, I used to piss myself laughing, but had no idea what he was talking about.
Damn.
Yeah, but the doctor's kinda- Susie, when I was younger, I had what they call butcher block warts. They were tiny, 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 and I couldn't pass them on to anyone, but they would go nuts on your own body. And my hands were covered. I had laser surgery and got rid of them all. I finally healed up where I could actually move my hands, and they started coming back.
So
what do you do there? I worked with he was Japanese, I believe, chef and Chinese. So he went in Chinatown, Boston, brought back just a cream. He said, use this. I said, they burnt them off. I was out of work for a month and then had to wear gloves and I couldn't bend my hands for another 2 months. He said, just try it. And they haven't been back since.
Susie
But
said,
it doesn't mean it's going to work on everything.
Susie said she had a wart, went to a doc to get it cut off and treated. It was easy, so it didn't work. Huh?
I had a bunch of them frozen. I had a bunch of them lit. I had Susie. I'll take some close-up pictures. You know what? I'll wait.
Cake.
Cheesecake. None yet. Check it out. And Susie, Ricky.
Extra
When I get cold, you know when you get cold and you're go ahead, Tana, go.
I just said hi to Miss Cheesecake.
I'm sorry. I didn't want to screw up your hellos.
Well, that's okay. I'm used to it.
I'm sorry. All right. So you know when you get cold and you look at all your, it's cold, right? Or hot. Your scars stand out. They get brighter, redder.
Yeah.
You'd shit if you saw my hands. They were bad. It was bad. There was so many that, like, see how wide the seams are on my knuckles?
Yeah.
Because there weren't knuckles. See that?
Yeah.
There was only like 2 seams on that finger knuckle, or 1 and barely 2. Instead of going like this to each one, they just went and took away all the meat.
So Susie clarified. Her treatment that she got from her doctor and her warts worked. What you're doing isn't working.
Nothing works on my skin. It doesn't, honestly. I'm going to go back. I know I have to, but nothing. I mean, my skin doesn't even take ink. It's resilient. I mean, nothing can get through it.
Yeah.
Serious.
DK got his son's name tattooed on him. And now it looks like it says Gene.
The only thing, my ink looks like shit. It's blotted,
Splotchy.
Thank you. And you'd die if you knew how much ink went into my arm to try to fill it in. And it looks like crap anyways. It's all splotchy. Anyways, the only thing that happened was the asshole that wrote my son's name, he wrote it in cursive and it looked great. And then I looked, I'm like, that's going to bleed, isn't it? He's like, well, yeah, in years. My skin pushes everything away. I'm surprised it's even there, but now that's a G.
Yeah.
No way in hell.
That's Gene, not
My son's name is Sean. So
yeah, it looks like it says Gene.
I don't care what it says. But my point is,
I gotta go pee real quick. Or
Miss Cheesecake, what's wrong? Seriously. It's going to help talk. You know where you are. And everyone here, we're here for each other. This is our sanctuary. No bullshit, period. Susie, it's all the stuff you can buy. It's all topical. There's roots and there's no way around it. I mean, I have to get it taken care of. And I haven't been to her in 4 years. I usually go every year, 4 or 5 years. It's been a while. So I have to get checked anyways. There's nothing new on me other than that stupid ass thing. Oh. All right, Miss Cheesecake. This is a tough one. I feel you, girl.
oh, Miss Cheesecake, I'm sorry. Yeah, that's hard.
Yeah.
Extra big hugs to you.
Yeah.
She'll be back for visits and shit.
Cheesecake. You know it's going to be good, but
It's hard running away.
Just you get don't. How the hell do you say that? Don't try to fucking stop your feelings and fix everything right away. You know, in your head, and you're like, oh no, everything's good. It just
It's gonna
it's a
take.
lot.
Yeah,
That's a lot.
that's a lot to adjust to. It will be okay, but I feel you. It's a lot to adjust to.
So is it just you now? I know that cheesecake. I didn't want to cheesecake. That is the first thing I thought. Not
Yeah,
exactly.
it's gonna take time.
Having your daughter with you, obviously, there's nothing like it.
Yeah,
But the bullshit from the puppies and just,
yeah.
and when I say bullshit, you know what I mean. It's just, they ain't making it easier. Change is good. It is because,
Well, it's necessary. You know, that's how we evolve.
exactly.
Change, we don't grow.
There's no way we can learn, get better, and evolve or whatever.
Yeah,
It doesn't mean it's easy, but
no. Change is hard. It's your oldest daughter and your hubby is on his way home from Missouri. Oh, right on.
I had I came home from work one day and wife and son were gone. So right off the bat, the first, oh God, Tana, the first, because I'm a baby. I mean, I was gonna say I'm a tough guy.
I know.
I'm not a tough guy.
I know.
I'm not. I mean, I'm not. I'm human. It
Yeah.
sucks. It takes a bit. It really does.
It's an adjustment.
It is, but you'll be good. It's just, don't drive yourself crazy over it. Just go
You guys
slow.
can FaceTime, and I recommend FaceTiming as often as you can.
Good thing is,
You know, I don't get to talk to my son nearly as often as I'd like to.
see the face.
I don't get to talk to my mother as much as I'd like to either. You know, it's hard, especially
It's
when
you know what?
they're with you.
There's nothing.
Oh, is she okay?
Yes.
Okay.
She's just dropping shit.
Oh,
It's cheesecake. It sucks.
yeah.
It does. It sucks. I don't even want to ask. Yeah. Are you alone now? Are you home by yourself?
She said her husband's driving from Missouri right now.
In my
And her.
Okay.
And that's it.
Yeah, on his way home from Missouri.
She and her husband are on their way home from Missouri. So she's with her husband.
It's all right, but one sec.
Dad block. Oh, there you go. Yeah, definitely dab block. I will join you in doing a dab. I can figure out where the fuck my there it is. Dab stick is. I need to clean it. What's everybody toking on if you know and you're toking along with us?
I have a purple Noir.
Oh, excuse me.
I had a little tiny ass little jelly jar in this drawer, and I was like, "What's that?" Oh, like 2-3 months ago, when Scott gave me a bun, it's still in there, so I've been breaking pieces off. Yeah, cheesecake. Even there, You know what? Oh yeah, some donuts are too. Electronic service requested.
Hi, Laura.
I'm kidding with you. Come over. I can check my mail.
He told me to be quiet, so I was trying to be quiet.
Dropping shit everywhere.
How are you doing, Laura? It's good to see you, beautiful.
It's been one of those days.
Yeah.
I broke a plate. I hugged my friend and the lens of his glasses fell out.
Oh, damn. Well,
That says the 29th, right?
Yeah.
Tana, 1 second. Starting December 12th.
extra
What the fuck
big
is-
Laura.
What the fuck is wrong with this state?
Let me read it.
I want to read it.
Oh, good Lord help me. Yeah, it's been a bad day. I've been breaking things all day.
Oh, sweetie, I'm sorry.
I just opened my husband's mail by mistake.
Oh, damn. Yeah, I love how just as you said that, I fucking dropped my one torch and can't find my torch. Oh, there it is.
Oh, fuck. This is my new ailment.
Oh, fuck a duck. What happened?
I had surgery. I have 6 stitches.
Ouch.
Always
Owie.
sub with me.
Yeah, 1 second. I gotta mute.
All right. Cheers, y'all. You're vaping on peanut butter and strawberry jam. Oh, nice. You got a buffet? Nice. Purple Skywalker. Oh, yum. Oh, come on. Don't die on me yet. You can do it. Oh, come on. Come on. Oh. Fuck. I hate it when the torch dies before it gets hot. Oh. Oh, come on. You can do it. Okay, I'm going to try anyway. Cheers.
I'm sorry. Yeah. Peanut butter and strawberry jam sounds yummy.
Yeah, it does.
Purple Skywalker, huh?
Bye, Susie.
Night, Susie.
Extra
Always love talking with you.
Thank you so much for being here. Take care. Be blessed. Stay lifted. Stay.
Time.
I'm stoned. Take care. Be blessed. Stay lifted. Stay safe. We love you, and we'll see you later.
So, all the crap, Tanner, I was going through with the insurance. Yesterday, they sent me one form saying they're tapped.
What did they say to you?
2 weeks ago, I got a form because they dropped me because they fucked up.
Right.
2 weeks or 3 weeks ago, I got a form right before I got hit with the pneumonia.
Right.
It said, you're good to go. And I needed them to change me to another part, so I didn't have to change my doctor we were talking about. The woman told me 48 hours, 4 weeks later. Oh, it was more like 2.5, 3 weeks later. I got confirmation. That was yesterday. And I thought it was yes. I don't know what to tell you. They already told me they had made the change and we're good to go through mail. Then I got it again today, just now. And then the second page is for a fair hearing request form.
Oh, damn.
And I said, what the fuck is that? And Laura's like, that's just in case they denied you. I said, but they didn't, so why would they add that? She's like, they put it with everything. And I'm like, this is fucking...
Damn. Very
Anyways.
nice. Oh, yum.
Susie Knight,
Oh,
everyone sounds good.
yeah, it does.
So, Nunya, I got my grow tent set. It's in the corner. Getting here. I'm not getting it. Shut up. You motherfucker. Hi, lady. Hi, Lady Wolverine.
Oh, damn. Hey, Lady Wolverine. Extra big hugs to you. What you doing? How are you doing? How's your day going? It's good to see you. Thank you for being here. With a trifecta Bruce Banner wax. Oh, nice. That's a nice little salad mix right there, Nunya. Well, Lady Wolverine, we're always picking on each other, so it's fair. You just FaceTime your daughter. All right, on. Yay. I'm glad you got to FaceTime with her for a little bit. Picking on DK, never. Oh. Okay, a foursome with Supernova. Oh, fuck yeah. Yum. Yum. I know I've got apple fritter in my dab mix. I've got I want to say I've got 7 different strains in my little dab mix, but apple fritter is the only one I remember right now. Koji says, Lady Wolverine, your wand is done. Oh, right on. You're in multiple lives. Oh, right on. Right on. Oh. Hey. Where is... Oh, fuck a duck. I just saw it. Where'd it go?
Hello.
Oh, you scared the shit out of me.
Lady Wolverine, how you been?
Oh, fuck a duck. Where'd it go? Andrew organized my desk for me today, and now I can't find a fucking thing.
Excuse me.
Not that I can ever find anything anyway. Oh, fuck a duck. Where is, that's not it. Where's my
That's good.
melon? Oh, fuck. Okay, I can't find the mallet, so I'm going to have to improvise. Oh, and that didn't work.
Dabs. It took me a second there. I was like, ooh, don't let her see that though.
See
Cheers. Happy 420.
what?
That it's snowing outside.
Oh, shit. I can't find my fucking mallet. I'll have to turn on the light here in a minute and look. Cheers.
Cheers.
Well,
So, those that are out there right now, anybody grow? And if you do, are you on soil or cocoa?
well, that's why I was trying to show you what Susie was writing to you earlier. 'Cause she
Oh no, Sue, I read and I took photos and I know what she was saying. My whole thing is, so those that I asked because I've always grown in soil, but I'm looking to make the change. The biggest thing that's getting me right now is not twin, but I only have the space for my 2.5 by 2.5. So ideally I want one plant in there. I can do two, but I want one so it gets the light. I've never grown with cocoa and there's a lot I need to learn about it. And I know there's some people that say, yeah, just, learn what you can and go with it. But that's not me. That's not how I can't. I won't. I refuse. I'll fight you. So my thought is I'm going to stick with what I know, tweak it a little bit. It's driving me insane. Wolverine!
Hey, twin.
Lady, you're not the only one that said I do have to talk to Basement. I know another guy. I have to make a phone call before I start calling anyone else.
Extra huge twin.
And
Yeah, look.
I want to get my shit together before I make any calls to anyone, pretty much.
Okay.
I want to be able to do it,
DK,
but I don't want to wait, and I need to start a grow, so I'm going to start.
okay.
Mm-hmm.
Lady Wolverine is on my friends list on Facebook. Jacqueline Brown. That first dab blew your chest out. You had the flu for like 2 days and that shit cleared everything. Oh, wow. Yeah, that'll do it. Yep, I'm on your Facebook. All right, on Koji.
Wait. Lady, are we in the same state?
You're in trouble.
Lady, are you on the East Coast? Are you on the East Coast, north of the best city in the fucking world?
She's in Illinois. Koji says, I'm always in trouble.
What's your phone? Trying to.
If you go on my Facebook, DK, you can find her real easy.
Go who? Where?
If you go on my Facebook, look up my friends. Look up
Yeah.
my friend list.
That's where I'm going now.
You'll find her super easy.
Huh?
I'm just saying, I'm trying to make it easier for you.
Taking so long. It's not gonna give me my money.
Mm.
All right, gotcha. I just set you a friend request. Um, Nunya, Tana, see what Nunya wrote?
What? Rabbit and poo,
Ocean Forest.
worms, castings, little molasses. Oh, okay. Ocean forest soil.
That's the company Fox Farms we were talking about earlier.
Oh, nice.
Nunya, before we went live, Tana and I were talking. My head was spinning. I can only fit one plant, maybe two, and if I put two in there, I'm taking light from the other one. It's made for one plant basically, but I'm not willing to sacrifice a whole grow with one plant that I'm guessing on. Does that make sense? So my thought was, I'm going to do what I know now. This spring, when I start growing outside, my few trees that will be grown inside, this is when I'm going to start playing around with cocoa. No, really, Wolverine? It's oh, hey, bro, you come on this one. Tana, you ready for this one?
Yeah, what?
Andrea, I told you, Andrea, she wants me, her and her husband, Damien, we're all invited, but she's busting my chops about going because she knows me. Hey, bro, you coming over on New Year's Eve? Bitch ass motherfucker. LOL. I loved reconnecting with you and never had a bad word about each other in 30 years. I value your friendship. You can bring over your laptop and talk with Tana.
Aww.
I already told her. I was like, I'm gonna be streaming at one point. And she's like, I know, I don't give a shit. She's like, that you do you.
Right? That's cool. I love that you included me in with it. That's cool. And
We're
you're
live now. We're both laughing. Yeah, I'll be over. As long as you let me use your Wi-Fi, I guess, you bitch. Hannah, you said hi to her. You gotta see. Andrea's like 6'1", 6'2". It's huge. Shit, listen, I can't say that because you'll fucking play it back and she'll kick my ass. She's huge. She's just been a great friend for years and years and years.
I can't believe that's what you just said to her, though.
That's gentle. That's nothing. She's
My God.
like she said. What the hell? I don't even listen. Takes a bitch to know one.
Oh. Well, you'll come.
She just replied back, yeah, it takes a bitch to know one.
Time says, well, I'll come over if I can get your Wi-Fi.
Another time, huh? I don't want to say it there. I'm not going to say a word. Just the off chance, I'm not going to say a word.
Nanya, is that how big your plants are? Is 9 feet tall? Nice. And he says, yes, Fox Farm. Get a bigger tent.
Get a bigger tent.
Yeah.
You'd have the fucking space for it. Nanya, outside, outdoors. I got to do it because even my 5x5 was like 6'5", 7 feet. But then you have the light, so you're taking a little away from there. I mean, I've had some big fucking plants. I've had pounds, but not like outside. You know, and I know.
You
You
have
loosen up that soil,
but
those plants are gonna go fucking
nice.
insane.
Holy shit balls. He's got
Jesus.
He's got a greenhouse bigger than my entire apartment. That is fucking awesome. That is fucking awesome. I bet your greenhouse smells fucking amazing. I'd be in a jungle, totally cool. Exactly. That's the kind of jungle you want to get lost in. A nice weed jungle. Oh, fuck yeah. Build a maze out of weed plants. Oh. Are you okay, DK? Yeah. Okay. Oh. That fucked him up.
I
Are you okay?
yeah.
Drink some water. Drink some water. Yeah, that one got him by the boo-boo. Definitely. Hide and seek. Fuck yeah. You have oranges, grapefruits, lemon, limes, mangoes in there. Oh, fuck yeah. Oh, no, you need an avocado tree and oh, I'm trying to think what other kind of fruit bearing tree. A pear tree. Oh. Yeah. Well, that's why I asked if he was okay. Unless he broke out the inhaler. Hopefully he's okay. I think. Did you forget that you're battling a lung infection right now? You okay?
Oh, yeah.
You sure?
Yep.
Scared you for a minute, huh? Yeah, I could tell.
No more smoking for a while.
Yeah. You've got gummies. Just a nickel more.
Oh my God.
Extra big hugs. What you doing? How are you doing? How's your day going? It's good to see you. Thank you for being here. Oh, I bet, Nunya. Last time I bought some white peaches and I saved the pits. Just for hopefully when I finally move out of here and live somewhere to where I can plant a tree. Despite the fact that I'm not good with plants, I'm going to try to grow a couple of peach trees. You want to rent the green and the room in the greenhouse? Oh, damn. Just a nickel, how are you doing? Hope you're having an amazing day. What you joking on?
Man, Justin Nickel, how you doing? Sorry, everyone. For
2 avocados, 12 plums, 6 apples, 6 peach, 4 figs. Oh, wow. You've got a whole smorgasbord. I fucking love it. I'll be down this summer to help you pick. Oh, acres and acres. No, it sounds to me like you live in absolute heaven. I love that you have all those trees. That is fucking awesome.
None. I'd live off of that plum tree, man. Figs, peaches. So tell me, what do you do with all your fruit? You got anything brewing? Anything peachy? Appley? Plummy?
Mm. Just
Oh,
imagine
Jesus.
all the jams and jellies and shit you could make.
Alcohol.
I knew you were going to go there. I knew.
Alcohol.
I know.
Nanya, that's awesome. That's awesome.
Added 1 acre garden this year, next year, garden central. All fuck yeah.
Damn it. I know, Nanya, the backyard here, it's open. At one point, Jesus, like 20 years ago, it got like probably 70% of the day sun. But everything around it's grown taller, so it's rougher.
Yeah.
There's got to be
You're
I
not.
don't know, what would you call it? What would you call it? Give it a fucking trim? Call it fucking a tree company? I'm like, give it a top off, get a flat top. I don't know. Bring them down, knock them down a notch. Give me some more sunlight. I don't want to get rid of them, but you know what I mean? They got to be able to do something.
Why do you want to knock the top off?
So I get more sun into the yard.
Mm.
I mean, there's got to be something other than getting rid of them all together, because that I won't do. Just prune the fucking things. You know?
That's the idea.
That's the idea.
I fucking love that, Nanya. That's the way it should be.
Seriously.
Seriously. Because we're very fastly approaching where the only people that are going to be able to eat decent food are going to be those that know how to grow it. Cheers.
I agree. You know why, Wolverine? Because it only makes sense. People don't think the same that way anymore, but I don't. It's that way. I don't think there should be like. How many people do you know that think that way? You believe in a community, community farms. Not that I'd. If you lived in an apartment and you wanted to grow some, of course I'd be like, yeah, fucking throw your shit in the garden. Why not? People don't think that way anymore. Nanya, exactly. Nanya, when I'm reading all your flavors, I was like, come on.
Nanya says,
You just hand it off to someone and say, give me a couple of gallons. The rest is you. I mean, how much do you need?
yesterday he runs about 160 proof of any flavor.
Nice. I love that. I don't want to cut them all down. They can top them, couldn't they? Do you know what I mean? There's no other way. We can't just give everything a flat top and not kill them. Not a flat top.
They do it to bushes.
And I'm being serious because there's no way in hell. Can't take all the freaking. It's everything. Got to be able to cut it back. I know.
Yeah.
You got to be.
I
You're
got
gonna have to use fucking.
I'll be right
You're gonna
back.
have to use a crane. The lowest stuff I can handle. But 50, 75 feet up, I'm not doing it. You ain't even gonna get me up that high. Never mind. Get me in a tree or a fucking lift or a crane or whatever that high up with a chainsaw in my hand. It actually sounds fun. With that height, I'd probably shit myself. Lady, I'm just talking about like the surrounding pine trees and oaks. They're too tall. I ain't getting shit for sunlight in my yard anymore. Is there anything I can do about it? I have 120 chickens, 10 goats, 20 turkeys. Wow, dude. That's awesome. Me personally, I got nothing, but there's 2 cats. That's about it. Bunch of deer, shitload of rabbit, black bear, normal crap that don't visit the yard too much because they like living. None yet, yeah. I never brewed my own. I'd start with Everclear 190 proof, bring it down to about $110, $120, and then the biggest one I always made. The last one I made was butterscotch. You hard butterscotch candies, dissolve them in a jar, shake it, and you're good to go. Deadly as hell.
Watch the sun pattern. Get the sun. Yeah.
None exactly. I don't want to take everything out. I don't want to do anything to the trees at all. But I ain't getting shit for sun now.
Yeah, Nanya, your place does sound awesome. I gotta admit,
It does.
I'm envious. That sounds amazing.
I despise leaving to go to work every day, but like be the happiest person in the world coming home.
Right?
It's a lot of work though. That's
Yeah,
no joke.
Yeah, but it'd be so fucking worth it. So fucking worth it. And I'm thinking that would also that's got to feel more peaceful. You know,
Dongle.
there's nobody sneaking on that fucking farm. There's no way.
When was the last time, Nanya, when was the last time you saw a guy running through your fields holding a dongle in his hand? Dongle, dongle, dongle. It's not even funny anymore, but I'm still going to say it.
Nanya, that's
It's going to
awesome.
be very.
Not
It is.
just damn curious. Well, I think anybody living in the city would be envious to live, you know, the way that Nanya's living. You're not hearing sirens 24/7. You're putting in an honest, hard day's work. You're totally self-reliant, and you're able
That's
to.
life.
That's exactly. You know,
I'd have to be close. Me personally, I want to be close enough where if I needed something, I can go and get it. Or if I'm completely losing my fucking mind, I can go out, have a beer, and come back home.
Yeah,
but I don't need it all the
exactly.
time. That's just not me.
You grew up on a farm, going back to the country. Fuck the city life. Oh,
I-
fuck yeah.
I've never been the one to be. I don't like cities at all. Hi, twin.
I've had my fill of living in the city. The next move I make, I'm going to be living out in the country. I may not be good with plants, but that wouldn't keep me from trying.
No, it shouldn't. Oh,
You know?
Nanya, I have half-gallon mason jars, and I get the caps with the airlock. I think I'm gonna take a bunch of anything I can find, peach, any fresh fruit. Now I'm gonna fucking stuff it in there, and then I don't know, whatever the hell is yeast and fucking water, and let it fester for a bit, and then I'm gonna start. What would that be? Would that be a wine?
Yeah.
A gruel? Whatever. Some sugar, lots of sugar.
No, you're definitely living the dream.
That's the best part.
Yeah.
When the day's over, the day's over. None yet. That's one of those things. Like I say, every year it's deer camp. I can go up anytime I want, but I'm usually so busy. There's just no time to drive all the way up there. Just have just electricity, nothing else. Just no one can bother you. You can't even get it. You can barely get a fucking phone signal. It's a long ride to get up there to have absolutely nothing, but I love it. That's why I say I go to deer camp. I go up there just so I can have that. I don't care if I shoot anything.
I saw a video today that made me think. This
Yeah.
was up in the forest, up in a tree, on a platform thing, in camouflage, and sees this orange kitten come out of nowhere, climbs up the fucking tree, proceeds to climb up him and lay down on his shoulder. And he's resigned to the fact that he has just become the adopted father of a cat that he wasn't expecting to take home.
It was like a calico, just a.
It was a little orange tabby kitten. And the kitten made a beeline straight to him. And it's like, you're mine now.
No, yeah, that's perfect. You could even go further. Tan, that's what, like, it's happened a few times because I don't stop moving. You know me. But it's happened a few times where you just sit there for so long and a bird will land right beside you and just not move. Or an animal is literally right in front of you. And whether they see you or not, whether they don't see you or they do see you but don't see you as a threat,
Yeah.
either way, you just, at that moment, you're just like, this is fucked. That's what, when I saw those 8 moose,
Yeah.
one of the guys was trudging through the branches and trees and knocking shit down. I was pissed. I was about to start yelling. Then all these freaking birds just came and stopped. They came. You could hear them coming in a wave and stop behind me. They came up and they're all in the tree in like a straight line. And then they moved forward. And as they moved forward, four cows. 2 of them were like mother size or adult size. The other 2, one was a little younger and the other one was even younger, but they were all big freaking moose. And as they walked by, I was just like, holy shit. And then 4 fucking bulls, fucking antlers and all. And this is during freaking hunting season. And I sat there, I was like, that's just fucking insane. I was petrified. I wanted them to stop. I made a noise, but I had a flip phone. I couldn't get shit for a picture.
Yeah.
They didn't knock the fucking tree stand over. And I went back. I told the story. And everyone's like, oh, there's no way in hell you saw that. The bulls and the cows aren't together unless they're in rut. And I'm like, go look at the I couldn't because of flip phones. I was like, go look at the fucking prints. And they're like, oh shit, yeah. And I'm like, and why would I? And they're like, you wouldn't lie. So we all walked back down there, and they're all like, Jesus Christ. I'm like, I don't know why, but it was awesome.
Yeah.
But the point is, where you're so quiet and you're just animals just land right there.
Yeah. Can't get too far away. You're in the middle of the woods. 300 acres. Nobody's gonna. Yeah.
What?
The only people that find your home are people that know where the fuck. If they come down your road, they're coming to see you.
How many acres?
A few hundred, I think, is what he's got.
Jesus. We got 14 up there, or 14 and a half, and it's small. I know that. We can move around, but
Oh fuck.
some of those ranches you see, it's just like, wow. To get you far over in the middle of the woods. That is big. Know where you are, know what's going on, pay attention.
Yeah.
Because you can get yourself in the middle of absolutely nowhere and mess up so bad that you can't get a hold of someone for help.
Yeah.
You're gonna have a problem.
Yep.
Or a challenge.
Yeah.
Drag your ass out of there. Okay, we're gonna try a tiny itty bitty hit.
Your dream is to property is over 1,000, right? The sign on your gate says protected by fuck around and find out surveillance. Oh, I love that.
I do too.
I fucking love that.
Nunya. Oh. Someone I went out for lunch with a friend, and she's like, so what have you been watching? I said, I don't know, To Catch a Smuggler, Contraband, shit like that. And she said, oh, what the hell was it? Freaking Neighborhood Wars, or something like that. It's on A&E. And I watched an episode tonight, and I was like, oh, this neighbor that lived upstairs. All right, it was about this couple. They lived in an apartment. There was apartment building. They're on the bottom or whatever, and there was apartments above them. And everyone was the same age, and everyone was chilling. And then at one point, this one crazy motherfucker moved in, and he'd fucking snap if he didn't like noise. So if he thought your TV, your radio or something, he'd be pounding on your door. And they're like, he was vicious, screaming at you, saying, turn the shit down, trying to get up in your face. I was like, yeah, I was like, that wouldn't happen. And there was one night, the couple downstairs, the guy had done it a couple times. She was out working. He kicked in this door and beat the piss out of her boyfriend. I was like, what a pussy. But I guess he really fucked him up. So a year or so later, he's upstairs and they can hear some woman get out screaming like she's getting beat on Jim. So they called the cops, and the kid opened the door, and they had already gone to, they got sidearms because they were that afraid months and months ago, literally after the last one, so a year beforehand. Anyways, this guy came down with a machete and started fucking going through their fucking apartment door. No doorknob, no locks or nothing. Right through that door, booting it. And the kid was screaming at him, so he ended up getting shot. And the whole time I'm watching, and my mom's sitting right here, and she's like, what would you do? What would you do? I was like, I wouldn't shoot him. I'd be beating on him with a fucking bat. What would you do? And that's my point. I watched this thing, and it was ridiculous. Scares me. People are tapped. Stop by. Oh, Jimmy, ice storm. The flare thermal. Dude.
Hey, Jim.
Nunya, I love that stuff. Jim, you got hammered, huh?
Extra big hugs to you. Oh. That's hell.
I love that. Protected by fuck around and find out surveillance. Be right back.
Okay. You got night vision nods and for you cannot. Oh, nice. Oh. Oh, Katie.
So,
Yeah.
Lady Wolverine, where I live, the laws are different. You don't have what is it called? the castle law or whatever it is. You have the right to take someone out if they bust in your house. That's not how it is here.
Yeah.
We have equal rights. I'm sorry, we. The person that's trying to break into your house has the same rights as we do. What I'm saying by that is how it goes is if you can only match their force. So if they're just coming at you like, get out of my way, that's all you can do. If they show direct intent to hurt you or anyone, that's with you, you can equal their power. So if they come at you with a bat, you can go at them with a bat. If someone knocks down the front door, what I just saw tonight, and they shot him, that was in another state, Texas. And regardless of what state it was, the guy came through the door and was like this at them. He was going to kill him with the fucking machete. And he took 2 9mm to the side instead. And he lived.
It sounds like
if you do that here, I'm gone for attempted murder. When they were breaking in and attempting to come at me.
Yeah, but here's the thing. If they were breaking in the house because it's killing everybody inside, that's a good enough reason to go in with deadly force.
I'd still go to jail.
That's
It's not how the law is here. I understand some things. I get some things, but if someone's trying to break in my house and I just squeeze around off into them because I don't want them in here, no, you're just allowing someone to kill someone for no reason. If that person I'm gonna cut it close, yes, but because we shouldn't be taking each other's lives.
no.
If you come to my door and you're like, wait a minute, let's talk, you still might get shot. But what the state wants you to do is talk it out.
I agree. You should be able to talk it out, but if somebody is threatening your life or something, and
know what happened to me, and I did nothing.
I'm just saying, they had no way of knowing if he had a machete or a gun or whatever.
I had no idea. Well, I didn't. Granted, if it wasn't who did that to me, if it wasn't that person, it doesn't make a difference. I still had no idea what was going on.
Text
I called 911 and I went to jail.
Castle law, stand your ground. You don't have to retreat. God bless Texas. Yeah. That's the way it should be.
I agree. All I'm saying with that is if you're carrying and someone's trying, oh hell, if they're coming in and they're gonna kill you, goodbye. But if you don't have to take a life, why would you? It's not gonna make you a tough guy.
Well, no, nobody.
Sir, in this state here, I didn't even lay a hand on the person. They fell. I went to step over, and when I went to, two of them came in. One was behind me. This one in front of me tripped. I put the person down on the floor. Went to step over because I don't want anyone behind me. I don't know what's going on. I'm fucking like, what the fuck's up? When that one went down, I went to step over. They rolled. I stepped on them, jumped off. I was like, sorry. I had no idea what was going on. I called 911 to get him out of my house, and I got arrested because I stepped on the person.
Yeah.
And they locked me up, put me in the car, and were taking me away with them in my house still. So the state's tough.
That's fucked up.
Honestly, if someone comes through my front door right now, squeezing rounds off, and I break someone out and I take them out, they're still going to put me in jail. Period. Without a doubt.
None just
They're
says,
going to say, you can't discharge a weapon in a certain vicinity of a home, blah, 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 blah. They're going to put me in jail just to hold me because of what happened, which they wouldn't have to. I'm not going anywhere. But it's fucked.
yeah.
So this TV show I'm telling you about where this all started was, yeah, there's some crazy ass shit. Thank God for Texas. God.
You're breaking into my house, real negotiations, the gunfire ensue. Yeah.
None yet. Like I've always said, just don't do it, because I'm gonna let you know.
Yeah.
The two times I thought it was going on, there was a few times, but I'll only tell you about these two times. The first time I had my foot, I don't remember, it was a sidearm. I got to the top of the stairs and I kept announcing, I said, who's down there? Who's down there? I said, I am coming down. And I heard nothing. And then I heard something. I was like, I racked around. I said, y'all, you fucking know what that is. And I was honest to God, I was ready to just fucking, and thank God it was a cat, not my cat. And then the second time I didn't see, it was a person. I didn't see who it was. All they heard was my 12 gauge and they were gone. I was like, I'm not even gonna chase them.
You carry every day, everywhere. Yeah. A lot of people do in Texas. Texas and New Mexico are both two carry and concealed states.
How does your 9mm hold 20? Oh, 21 rounds. All right. Yeah, my Glock, I get the double mag. I forget how many rounds it carries. I don't know. I have the same for my SIG, my Smith. 357 is a revolver. 20. No, those are the only handguns I have. I don't have any. I want to get a 22. I'm one of those freaking what the hell are they? I can't remember the brand. There was a certain freaking 22 I wanted to buy. A buddy had it, and it was a shitload of fun.
Yeah.
I don't, none yet. You know what? At one point I did, but I can't. Now, for what I do for work now, I could. But what I was doing in food service, the company didn't allow it, and there was no need. And then when I'm not in work, I don't do anything. There's no need. There are certain times I'll carry, but if I'm going to purchase something and I have a lot of money, anything that I'm not afraid to, but I normally don't. I don't want it on me.
Yeah.
Because if I take it out, I'm going to kill something. Without a doubt, I'm not going to take that out unless I'm going to squeeze around on someone. So, Tina, and I don't want to do that. So, we don't use it. We learned to throw knives and...
Because but you know I don't allow you to
none yet.
anymore.
Yeah, remember, everything around you is a weapon.
Yeah.
Tina?
How are you doing, Tina? It's good to see you. Thank you for being here. Oh,
Nanya, why are they all? There's so many stupid people out there, and you're like, come on.
yeah. Mm.
I have a really close friend that I've been helping him for a while, help take care of him, helping him for quite a while. Tanner knows him, Scott. So at one point, what the heck happened? Anyways, something happened to me, and I was put in a position where I got attacked. So it was all self-defense, and the person twice the size of me went down hard, and I almost made a mistake. So a close friend of mine that I've been helping for a while, I didn't do anything wrong, but he was all like, "What the fuck?" And I was like, "I don't know what to tell you, dude. I didn't hurt anyone. We came close. I don't like doing anything. I don't even like talking about it because I don't want to be looked at. I don't believe in any of the freaking. There's no need for any violence at all. There's no reason why we can't talk shit out. And if we don't agree, then we don't agree.
Yep.
But if someone's doing this, and if someone starts pounding and trying to take your door down and you open up and they bum rush you, you deal with it.
You don't leave home without, yeah.
I didn't. It was all me. Put him on a chokehold and smashed his face into the floor 4 times, and he kept fighting. It almost went bad, but it didn't. My point is, I know where it went, and he looked at me wide-eyed and was like, I said, "Why did you do that?" And he's like, "I'm sorry." And I was like,
Don't do
"Leave
it.
me alone. Just leave me alone." No. I heard all over it, and you just shut up. What do you remember telling you this? Because my knee is so fucked up now, and I hurt all over always.
Yep.
Just people suck. I hate it. That's why I keep saying why. There's no need to go there. I looked down on myself. He looked at me, and then so the whole point is a really close friend that I've been helping and taking care of since that moment, still to this day. And the reason why I'm bringing it up now is because I saw it today. I don't know why, but I saw it and definitely looks at me differently because he knows how close this person how close I was to taking this person's life. And I didn't, that's not what I was going for. He just was really trying to hurt me. So I restrained him, but
I gotta pee.
he was a tough fighter.
Yep.
Okay.
Oh,
So, I don't know. Yeah, so it happened today. I saw my friend reacted to something, and I was like, you know what? Just please stop. Don't fucking judge anything like that because of these assholes through the world that just don't get that. We're just here to chill. Thank you, Tina. Yeah, I'm great. Holy shit, 600. I have none. I got a fucking it's a ship on brand. It's a great rifle, a gun rifle. I guess it's a rifle. High point 9. I chose 9mm because of the price. Instead, I wanted some ass behind it. 9mm carbine TSI assault rifle. I bought it a long time. It's still brand new. It's never had a round through it, and I really need to. It takes normal mags, 9mm mags. So the butt of the stock, I have one mag on each side, one up front, one here, one actually in it, I don't know. It's fun. I haven't found around to it, and I'm dying to.
I haven't shot a gun in probably 30 years.
This is Tana. This thing's 9mm assault. It's a tiny. It's is none yet. Think about I can't even remember freaking the paratrooper. I haven't followed guns. I've been
The last time I
had it in years, but anyways, it was M1 carbine, the 223 rounds. That thing was so much fun. Buddy of mine, when he was in Iraq, I used to take Sean to the fucking range and like, check this thing out. This thing is the same thing, but not spending the money for the 223s. It's a 9mm.
I gotta admit, back when I was able to go shoot at the gun range, I found it therapeutic.
It's fun because you're focusing. You're using your brain. You're trying to get it's darts, throwing knives, axes. That's why, Tana.
That's what I'm saying though. It is, especially when you have a target, and you're working on your aim. Sometimes
ADD, ADHD, ABC, DFG. It's awesome. Like anyone that hasn't actually squeezed rounds off at a range and just had fun with it.
It is fun.
You throw a dart at something, multiply that by 1,000,000.
Yeah.
You're just like, this is fucking cool. With a 22. Oh my God, I can't remember. It was the 20. I gotta look it up. Semi-automatic 22 handgun. It was shit. 25 years ago, you probably get it for fucking $200. Now, probably the same, but it's a fun gun.
Oh.
Anyways, it helps you balance your heart rate, your blood pressure, everything. It helps you focus on a goal. There's so much,
Well, that
going to the range is completely different than walking around shooting people, going hunting or anything like that. Going to the range, you can look at it as if it's fucking throwing darts at a wall.
Well, yeah, it's an exercise. It's practice.
And when you break it down and think about all the benefits, how you do using it.
Yeah.
No, yeah, I hear you. I've got a lot of guns, firearms. It's I need to shoot more. I know what I can like.
Well, it's like anything else, though. You have to stay practiced with it. You have to,
Well, I'm not worried about. I'm still on it.
Yeah.
But the small changes, like I've shot, but I want it more because with my eyesight's changing as I get older, I do need to stick with it. No, especially because of my diabetes.
Yeah.
But right now, if something goes in front of me, good luck.
Right.
Like I said from the beginning, everyone's like, "Oh, you got to get." They're like, "Dave, are you worried about getting freaking start shaking? What do they call it? Freaking buck fever, where you start shaking, you can't squeeze, you can't squeeze a round off. You're like, ah!" I'm like, "You kidding me?"
I'm ready.
Put it in front of me.
I just realized I filled my bong up, but I haven't choked out of it yet. Cheers.
Miss Cheesecake. I want to take it out. I just had it on my side last month. I think mine's a Glock 23. It's not. It's concealable on me, but it's right on that line. It should be just. personally, if I had the option, I would have bought something just a hair smaller. But at the time when I bought my Glock in Massachusetts, the only way we could buy a Glock in Massachusetts with the laws was if it was a used Glock that came from it was a service weapon for a cop or a sheriff or something like that. We couldn't buy it straight out of the box unless you had a specific license. It was bullshit.
Yeah.
And I understand why. And then I said the reason was there's no safety because of Glock's safety.
Yeah.
And if you look and understand where the safety is on a Glock handgun, you understand exactly what the state of Massachusetts was thinking. It's like, come on, it's a fucking joke. There is no safety. So when I purchased mine, I purchased what I could. Tana, give me a second. I want to go and get it.
Okay.
Just straight. You got to see this.
All right.
Because if those that don't know where the safety is on a Glock handgun, 40 caliber, the safety, on the side like a rifle or something, whatever you think. Yeah, I'll show you where it is. Give me 1 second.
Nanya, sounds like an interesting morning ritual.
Yeah, you know what?
Yeah. What?
There isn't going to be any question, right?
No.
I'm not doing anything wrong. There's no reason why I can't show this and just explain something.
Huh?
I'll be right back.
Oh, okay. I thought you were going to get some. Good and cheap don't go together. Yeah. That's one thing. They're not cheap. And if it's cheap, it ain't good. Oh. Oh. How's everybody feeling right now? On a scale of 1 to 10, how medicated are you?
Just go online so they don't.
Oh. You're at a 6. Oh. DK.
All right.
Okay, hold on. Nanya says do not show it on live.
Why?
Really?
Because we're live, do not show it on live.
No.
Oh, all right. So what if I'm going to tape off everything, just that one spot. See, you know what I mean? You're not going to see what it is in whole. That was my question, Nanya.
Nanya says do not show it.
All right. So Nanya. That's what I was worried about. No, I agree. I understand because now they can't put all the resources and just sitting here and making sure I'm not going to do something stupid.
Exactly.
So they're going to end it. That's why I had said, all right, so here's the trigger of this specific firearm. The reason why it was banned is because how do I show it? All right.
You can take a photo of it.
All right. Can I take a picture just of that one spot and just show you?
I mean, that's what I would recommend. You just can't.
That's why I was like, I don't want to.
I just don't think you can get away with.
I agree. I mean,
Oh
they
shit!
don't know me. They don't realize that I'm just trying to say, hey, this is what you're doing. Because not 90% of the time that
Cheers.
something like that's shown, it's not for the good. I'm looking off my phone to do it. All right. So we'll do it this way. I'm going to put a tissue underneath it so maybe you can see some contrast.
You don't even wear it on lives anymore. Yeah. I don't want to lose my my channel because
Yeah, exactly.
yeah.
Delete this.
You know, it's funny. Have you ever done one of those things where it asks you to identify all the photos that have, say, a crosswalk in it or a bicycle? I think that's AI learning what everything is. You know?
Yep. All right, here. You ready?
Yeah. You took a photo, right?
Yep.
Okay.
So if you look at this, there's a glare. See that bulge in the center?
Yeah.
That's what they consider the safety. So for it to work, you'd have to do this, one finger on each side and try to do it. Because if you just do this, you're shutting off the safety. There is none.
Damn.
That's why they banned it. And I agree.
Oh.
I don't know if I agree. I understand why it would be banned just because of that.
Yeah.
So anyways, that's what I was trying to explain. That's all. I don't want to, I definitely don't want to freaking put anything up there that people would take offense to or anything.
Right.
The safety is in the trigger. It's exactly. It's part of it. So the only way, if you take your finger and do that, you're negating the safety. There is no safety.
Yeah.
The only way it would work is if you put a finger on each side of that thing and try to pull it back. It makes no sense because who in the hell is going to hold it that way?
Yeah.
So ipso facto, there isn't one.
Yeah.
Because what's there is bullshit. That part I understand, but
Yeah, because it's asking you to make an unnatural move.
well, the company's fucking flat out is lying. Yes, for you to be safe, you have to use two hands. That no one's going to do that.
No. Hi.
Exactly, Nanya. And I go hunting. All I ever carry is my 30-30, my Winchester 30-30 lever action. Your safety is you put your rounds in, you rack them in there, and then I slowly drop my hammer. So my safety is the hammer's down. That means I squeeze the trigger, I touch it. It's, 10 pounds, 5 pounds, 8 pounds in that area. You depress it. If you don't lower the hammer, You depress it, the hammer drops immediately right away. If you drop the hammer, you have to pull the full swing
Yeah.
of the trigger. That's your fucking safety. Because if you're fucking doing this and you having to depress 10 pounds,
Yeah.
you know you're squeezing the trigger. So say the reason why they do it that way, say we're humping the mountain, we have one we have one racked, and all it would take is just a fucking 2 pounds just to fucking squeeze a round off. And
Yeah.
you could hurt yourself, hurt someone accidentally. You drop your hammer slowly, you could have the full swing. It's even if it gets caught up on a stick, unless it's really bad and you're fighting it. If you're sitting there trying to get yourself out of a bush on the same side as you have your gun on your sling in its sling on your shoulder, and you're just fighting it, you're an idiot. Do you understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
My safety is my friggin' finger. It's true. Anytime. There's absolutely no reason why that finger should be on that at all, unless you unless you're ready to do it. Period. Like that. If you're still not sure, keep the fuck away. There's no reason until that second, that moment. I know. I'm getting all freaking pissy about it. But
Yeah.
it's true.
Calm the fuck down.
Safety. I know I gotta calm down, but safety.
DK, eat a gummy, smoke a bowl.
I know. I'm gonna get up and get it. Got me. Shh. I gotta pee.
Okay. Cheers. I agree, Nanya.
No, I already gave you.
Ugh. Marie. Oh man.
What is going on with my plant?
I don't know what happened.
Well,
I'm trying to figure out where the fuck my mallet is.
All right, so
Um,
I do Nanya more than you. Nanya, I do really bad.
yeah, I told him I agreed with them. You definitely do. You should do you have a gun range?
Mine shut. I just got off the exit, and it's gone. It was flattened. All right, so yeah, mine's at 22. Cheesecake at Nanya, it's not a. I thought it was 23. It's 22. So it's What is it? Tape. That's got to be. Who, me? Seven. Yeah, it's not real concealable. But I love it.
Oh. Hey, Car.
Car.
Extra big hugs to you. What you doing? How are you doing? How's your day going? It's good to see you. Thank you for being here. Carl, do you know how to make tincture? Cannabis tincture?
Who?
I'm asking Car if she knows how to make a cannabis tincture.
That was the first thing I did. Then I turned it into a butter. Butter. A butter. Isn't it?
No, I thought you made RSO. I don't remember you making
Honestly, I don't remember any of it.
both.
Alcohol. I actually see Kaka. I started with alcohol, and then I don't know. I folded. Honest to God, I folded into glycerin, and I even added the. Oh man, I don't know what I did, but it worked. Fucking. I added some. Ken, what was I doing?
Yeah.
Fucking Starburst.
But it's basically the same as RSO, just straight alcohol, but don't leave that at all out. So yeah, but how much RSO versus how much fucking Everclear? You know?
Look, I've never made alcohol based, but it's basically the same. That's what I thought. Because Tana, I at one point, Kaka, I at one point went straight up with that, but I had so many things I was freaking in my head, and because Tana, we're talking about with the coconut oil and stuff like that, so I got it to that point, and I brought a little amount. It's not something you want to fucking sit there and try to drink.
No,
but I did. I did, and I remember I brought it over to Scott, and he was screaming. He's like, "What the fuck? Did you just fucking ask me to drink? My God, I thought I was gonna go on fire."
Yeah.
And I was like, maybe I didn't reduce it enough, and then I went from that into I don't know. I ended up.
I remember us talking about it
In the droplet bottles. I had like 10 bottles filled.
I remember you and I talking about it, and you had it in a mason jar that was about this big around.
Yeah.
And you were like, "What the fuck do I do with this shit?" And you were like, "It's too watery."
Yep.
And I was like, "Well, then you want to do it like a demi-glaze."
See, when I was saying when I was saying watery, it was all alcohol. It wasn't like it was
I
fucking
knew
water.
what you meant.
It was the shit.
I told him, I was like, "Well, if you're trying to make an RSO, you're going to want to do it like you would if you're making a demi-glaze. Reduce, but do it safely. You don't want the temperature getting above a certain level. And actually, the best way it takes time. You've got to be patient as fuck with it.
I'm trying to think. Did I do two different things? Because Kaka, I understand. I know what you're saying. I still have the glycerin downstairs.
See that Car? This is what I'm thinking.
I think I just blended everything, and he came out with some shit that I don't know how I didn't kill it, but it did. It worked.
I remember when you finally got it to the right thickness, and you asked me, and I was like, "Yeah, that's the consistency."
But I thought I had already the temperatures I brought it up to too. I was like, there can't be anything alive in this anymore. It didn't have shit for flavor. I mean, it tasted like what you'd expect, but it worked.
It's the most concentrated way you can get cannabis. And it fucking tastes like it too.
I started with the Everclear, and I reduced it down to absolutely bullshit. Then I believe I mixed the coconut oil. It was a while ago. I don't remember. All I know is
Yeah.
I didn't do it the traditional way. Roundabout way, and I thought I lost everything, but I kept going, and it worked.
Car, I saw your video on you making honey, and oh my god, that looked so fucking good.
Car. That's what I'm thinking. I know I started off. I what do you call it when you put the carved? I decarved everything. I mean, and it was a shitload. It was almost 2 ounces, wasn't it?
I think so.
1 point something. It was almost 2 ounces, and it was good. And I reduced it down, and I don't really fucking remember. All I know is the outcome eventually came out right.
Yeah. That was your cart. Oh, honey. Oh, it looks so good. That was your cart blend? Oh my god. All I know is I watched that fucking snippet for like 5 minutes. That was fucking awesome.
Nanya,
All right.
always see you. Talk to you soon. It's always fun. Love you, man. Wham. Oh, I'm just gonna say wham to everyone in it now.
Extra big hugs to you. Take care, be blessed, stay lifted, stay safe. We love you, and we'll see you next time.
It's pretty awesome.
It's pretty hot. Yeah, it looked fucking amazing. It legit made me drunk.
Tana, I remember I reduced down. I remember whatever the hell I had. It was a shitload, and I reduced it down absolutely freaking like paste, and then put it in coconut oil. But I didn't get the block. I got the liquid one.
Yeah.
And there was a good amount of that too, and I cooked that for a while too, and then it sat for a while. Then when my friend was here, we put it in Starburst, a bunch of different things.
Yeah.
And it worked. I thought I destroyed it so many times, Tana, because of the temps. I'm like, oh, this thing. I had the shit rolling for a while, and but it was the alcohol roll boiling.
Yeah.
Or the water, whatever. It still worked. So 44 cards worth of.
That was the dirt now.
You just reminded me, because that's actually, I added a bunch of my droppings, the endings, heat them up and just let it seep out. I added a bunch of that too. It was
get hungry. Alcohol evaporates out at 80, but cannabinoids don't burn out till 2:30. Yeah. They do better at the lower the temp, the better, I think. I wouldn't do it above 120. I think 120 is a good temp.
sorry.
No problem.
I caught mine actually at a boil. I don't remember any attempts and shit. All I know is I thought I killed it, and I didn't. I'm sure it could have been stronger, but it was fun.
Yeah.
I had a bunch of sugar leaves I threw out when we moved out of that house. Damn it.
You okay?
Yeah, I'm good.
Oh. That's something else. I've been thinking about I'm thinking about maybe making another medicated marble cake. I'm thinking I might.
Koji Caltech? What are you talking about here? Oh, you are. I don't need to tell you anything about that. You don't already know. But remember, that can be done with anything. I can make that thing I had beside me. They have them that'll snap right in, and it becomes fun.
Yeah.
Oh, a sword. Honestly. A buddy of mine.
Oh, I got it.
Mechanic.
I'll be right back.
Yep. I love rope. I love rope because there are a million things. You can form it. You can change it. I mean, there's a million fucking knots. Think about it. I'm not even gonna fucking joke around about it. And then knives. I mean, it's basic. There's a million things from hunting to just cutting your food. Anything. It's a tool. So I got a buddy that's always bust my chops. He's always like, chain. I was like, chain's strong, but rope, it's more diverse. He's like, all right, firearms. I'm like, knives. My thought with that is, yeah, you don't show up at a gunfight with a knife, but if they don't know you're there, you end it. That's all I got to say about that. Koji, did you hear what I said? You know that saying, never show up at a gunfight with knives. But if they don't know you're there, just because you're on the other side of the house, it doesn't mean I can't take you out. You probably. You don't need anything like that. Not necessary. And if they're that far away, if they're on the other side of the freaking place from you, there's no need for any of it. Just turn and go.
Yeah.
Self-defense only, always. Just get the fuck out. There's absolutely no reason to stick around. There's no shame in that. If you're going into battle, that's one thing. If you're standing there and someone brings a battle to you, Tanner, there's absolutely. Why would you feel bad about turn your head and go in the opposite direction? You do it. Self-preservation. You don't fucking.
Yeah. I'm not.
If you're there, if there's someone there that they're gonna harm, and you should like if you were there, of course I wouldn't turn my back, but if it's just you, see ya.
I don't like being backed into a corner. If I have no way of escape, I will fucking fight my way out of it.
That's why I'm saying just turn and walk away.
Anyhow, I need,
because if not, you turn forward and just charge.
Yeah, no, I won't start a fight, but
No.
I'll finish one if I have to.
Exactly what I was saying.
I need food, so and I need to do a load of laundry. I want to thank everybody for being here. I hope y'all had at least as much fun as we did. Thank you, DK. Thank you for being here.
Thank you for having me up.
Always. Extra big group hugs to everybody.
I love you guys.
Take care, be blessed, stay lifted, stay safe. We love you, and we'll see you next time. Love you guys. Laters.
Night, y'all.